Wowee. Wait, is my mic working? Can we spin a wheel with 90% odds of Honey getting banned? I think the only way that would be fair is if you were at the 10%. It was his prediction. Wait, what is the prediction? What if it's between Hi Artful Juice? What if it's between Honey and Juice God? You're trying to cause trouble. I washed my hair. What do you think? What? Streaming on a Saturday? Yes. 90% no stream, 10% stream. Honey's prediction. Guys, I got bit by something in the garden and I'm like, it's freaking me out. Literally, look at this. It's like bubbled up. I don't know what to do about it. See it? It's right here. I asked for that to happen. Dude, it's like actually, okay, what should I do about it really? Should I put like a band-aid on it with like something on it, or should I just let it breathe? I want to pop it so bad. Because it looks like there's something in there. I want to stab it with a sewing needle. Amputate Noelle's orders. Dude, anytime I've ever asked, even though like Noelle's a nurse, anytime I've ever asked him for any advice, like medically, he just says amputate it. Like one time I said I had a cold and he was like, GG's. I was just trying to get a suggestion for an over-the-counter like medicine. I was gonna say pop it. I'm a popper. Dude, it is still so hard for me, like whenever I get pimples to not pop them. But I'm like, don't do it. Like, you will regret it. Dude, I gotta fix this. Only because I already had it on. Same. But, like, this is on my finger. But also, like, I don't want it to get infected. I'm so dehydrated. I need some water. Do you guys ever, like, I'm usually so good about staying hydrated, but do you ever, like, stay busy all day and then, like, you don't hydrate enough? And then whenever it comes nighttime, you have to, like, decide whether or not you want to drink just, like, a little bit of water or you drink a lot of water and then you feel good in the moment, but then, like, you wake up in the middle of the night to pee. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. I'm definitely not using Google. Ew. Ew. Oh my gosh. None of this is what I have, but some of this is nasty. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm not looking at this anymore, actually. I'm just gonna... Well, none of this is what I have, but, like, it's showing me all kinds of weird diseases. And, like, some people, like, with the warts all over their hands, which, like, is fine, but, like, I don't like to see it. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm done looking. Why does my, like, curious brain get the best of me sometimes? Like, that was not good. Why stop there, do the whole arm? Even though I'm a popper, I won't buy that pimple popper toy. Have you seen that thing? I have had some pimple popper devices, but, like, I didn't feel like any of them, like, actually worked. The best thing for me is literally just using the pimple patches. That's the best thing. Hey Lexi, hair is looking great tonight. Thank you. I think so too. I washed it and I used my good conditioner instead of my cheap one. I still have a little bit left. I'm savoring every last drop. Dude, I'm running out of everything at the same time. It's actually so annoying when that happens. Like I ran out of my my concealer, my foundation, my powder, and my favorite face moisturizer, and now I'm, like, running out of my favorite conditioner. I'm like, frick. But 30-day stream streak. That's impressive. I have recently, like, caused everyone to lose theirs. You're one of the last remaining. Surprised none of you said hey the same hey the thing. Surprised none of you said hey the thing. Huh? She just hates me having any streak. I did not lose your streak. I was on for literally, like, 2 hours. And you just happened to live in, like, a crazy, silly time zone. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I read that as steak. And then I realized, I was like, there's no way that says steak. So I reread it. Yeah, Terrence is like, hurry in the stream before Myth gets here. I was like, that's so rude. And then he was like, so? And I was like, are you right? So? Oh gosh. I had steak for dinner. It was really good. But I don't feel the best. I don't know. I don't think I'm, like, I don't feel, like, sick, but like, I've been having, like, such bad allergies all day, and my head's just, like, a little bit, like, you know. I've been playing Fortnite again. It's okay. I like the pets you can have now. Yeah, that scares me. I need to download it and try it. By pimple popper toy, I'm talking about something to help you pop your pimples. They make something that is a patch of skin with spots people... I don't know that I've done that one. I don't think I've had that one. I don't even know if I've seen that one. They made that it's a patch of skin with spots for people to squeeze the goo out. Oh, you mean, like, it's the whole pimple's fake. Like, it's just for the satisfaction of popping something. It's not that serious for me. I don't, like, need to pop something. Like, yeah, no, I haven't done that. I have saw that. I think I tried to erase it from my memory. I'm not gonna lie. That makes me, like, sick. Almost. I think that that could be good though for people who do that as a profession, I guess, like to practice. Maybe. But I don't really think there's much practicing you can do with pimple popping. Like you just got to get in there. You did a good job erasing it. Yeah. I feel like I did some practice there. I will say though, there is like good pimple popping techniques and bad. Like you really gotta like get to the outer edge. Hi, honey. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, honey. Honey gets timed out because he said 90% chance no stream. You didn't pause them? Welcome to your stream. Much energy. Not a lot of energy. This is very cool, chill. Like we're like very cozy vibes. We're cozy tonight. Nothing too crazy. I have my eye doctor appointment on Tuesday. So I'm really excited to get new glasses that are the correct it's prescription, right? I said the broadcast depends on luck. I heard that you said 90% chance no stream. And 100% chance I'm here. I will not be streaming tomorrow. There will be no stream tomorrow. So I just go ahead and tell you guys no stream tomorrow. For sure. $10% is a higher chance than I would have given you. Everyone's taking Sunday off. Wait, who's taking Sunday off? Are you not going to work on Sunday? Yes, prescription or prescribed glasses, depending on how you're saying it. Okay. You're going out clubbing? No, I'm not going out clubbing. Hi, Gert. Welcome. Streamers? Oh. Dude, it feels literally like it's like a Wednesday. It doesn't feel like a Saturday. What did you guys do today? I feel the same I feel the same way. Like I don't know. It's just weird. Cheers, sleeper. Welcome. Wait, what is your stream streak? It's Sunday. For you, it's Sunday. Cleaned and relaxed while watching Outdoor Boys. It's almost Sunday. Well, it's already Sunday for Myth because he lives in Australia. And here. Oh yeah. Well, I guess it is Sunday there because you're in a different time zone as well. But like Myth is like deep into Sunday. I went to a short film premiere event because a friend worked on them, 3 short films, and I left before they could ask me what I thought. Oh, you didn't like it? I don't want to say it, but I was watching a live stream. Every time I join a stream, I get stuck in the comments. Everyone wants to talk. No matter how good or bad your life is, wake up each morning and be thankful that you still have one. Oh, thank you for that. It's always a good reminder. 3:45 on Sunday for me. Yeah, you are you in the same time zone as Myth or seems possible? You're in an England stream? Dude, Honey is just crazy. Uh before you come, before I got on, you were in an England stream? Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. What did you guys have for dinner? I had steak and broccoli. It was really good. It was a big steak though. I was so full after eating it. I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. And then I was like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna get on stream. But I did want to take a nap. I had like what is it called whenever you not the meat sweats, but like I was just like I don't know. I was just like it was almost like I had eaten enough food I could hibernate. I was ready to pass out. I didn't have Wagyu. I had a ribeye. There was a Q and A after every short film and everyone was acting like it was the best thing they've seen. That's one thing I don't like about that community, how fake those people are and just say anything is good. Oh yeah, like no constructive criticism. Uh, Home cooked. Let me see. Hi XRP. Pedro, 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 bing, bing, bing. This was okay. So like, if I have time when I'm eating my steak, I like to cut it all up so that I can just eat it. Be like chomp, 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 instead of like cutting it like piece by piece as I'm eating it. Just I don't know. It depends on the day how I feel. But today I cut it all up, and I had already eaten like half of it before I took this photo. But this was my steak. Yum. Yes. Yum. Bao buns as well, right? No, 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 no bao buns. I do love bao buns, but I haven't had any in a while, honestly. I need to get some. They're just I don't want to just get any bao buns. I want them to be really good. Give me a little. You know, there's a food channel in your Discord where you can post these, right? Just taking pictures of your food for nothing, weirdo. Yeah. Here's the thing. I take them to post them in the Discord, and then I don't. And it's bad because it's my Discord, and then you're right. I just have these random photos of steak on my phone. And then whenever I'm scrolling through my phone to get to something else, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, there's just like 17 photos of steak on my phone. I need to get sponsored by a farm. Give me some beef. What did it look like after you cooked it? Delicious. I know she takes pictures of every meal she eats. No one but her sees them. Wait, I might have like another one from. Let's see. Okay, well, I'll look later and I'll post them. I wanted to show you guys this though. yesterday, I was cleaning, and Kumi was like so like you guys know like I don't like him being in here like when I'm not in here, and well I was cleaning like right outside of my stream room, and Kumi was like intently like looking at something out the window. So I look out the window, I'm like, dude, what are you looking at? Like, there's nothing out there. Like, come on, whatever. But he was like whacking his tail on the ground, like, blah, 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 blah. And then I took like a closer look. And this guy and Kumi were like just eye to eye through the glass, and he wasn't that, he was like this big, and I was like, oh my goodness, he was so cute. But it was like he was not scared of at all of the cat. He was just like, what, like, why are you staring at me, dude? Like, get a life, you know. Bets on the lizard. It was so cute. I wanted to pet it, but I didn't. Wow, he's looking right at the camera. Yeah, and he did just stay there. Kumi saved 15% or more on car insurance. He might have. They might have been making a deal. I probably ruined it. Hi, Jimmy. While you're talking, I'm drinking water, soda, coffee, and tea at the same time. Now that's what I call hydrated. If you were drinking water and tea, but the coffee and soda, they're like all just like canceling each other out, I would say. Maybe not. Maybe it still counts as hydration. I'll be back on it, honey. I have issues. I almost did that the other day with the McDonald's and pizza. Took the picture to post it on Discord and almost didn't post because I was stuffed. Dude, and I love that photo. It was so funny because you had the pizza and the McDonald's. I have issues. That's news. Yeah, no, it's not news, but it needs to be like, the best news would be like, hey, I figured these issues out, but we're not there yet. I know she gets pictures. Oh yeah, I already read that. Dude, also another issue I have is that sometimes, I don't think I've ever said this, I like reading things from the bottom to the top. So like sometimes I'll literally like zone out for like 3 minutes, and then I'll let like messages come through, and then I read them from the bottom up. And so that's sometimes how I like miss people's messages, because if they go past like my scroll frame before I start reading the chat again, then I miss them. Good burrito to you. I would love a burrito. I hope they don't stop. Honey, I know that's how you grow. I know. Yeah, I've noticed that a few times and went, huh, weird. Yeah, what is that? Heart of shepherds being scared of bugs. So, good reaction, I'd say. Herd of shepherds being scared of bugs. Oh, Kumi would have killed it if he could have gotten to it. Hands down. No, Terrence, stop. Please. And also like before the store was replaced, when there was like a little hole at the bottom, okay? But it's the door's brand new. There's no hole at the bottom anymore. But when there was a hole at the bottom, sometimes like these little bitty tiny baby lizards would come inside, and I would have to catch them and release them outside before Kumi would get them. Money is on the lizard motivation. Lumi, Adora would win. No, she's actually okay. So Lumi is like dumb when it comes to like flies and stuff, but like she is so quick. Like when you're playing like any like mouse games with her, like she is so quick. Like she's lightning fast, surprisingly. Kumi on the other hand, he's really good. Like Lumi, like she'll see a fly, she doesn't care. She's like, it's not my problem. Kumi, like during the hurricane, whenever there was no power, and so like whenever it was cold outside, I would leave the door open so that the cold air would come in, the cooler air would come in. There was like some flies that came in, and Kume was literally like on it. He probably like, I'm surprised he didn't get sick. He ate so many flies. And I couldn't stop him. Like, how am I gonna keep him from eating flies? Like, if he wants to eat a fly, he's going to. But he would like jump in the windows and like grab them. It was pretty cool. What we got here is you don't feed Kumi. No, they get treats and food. They have plenty of food. Trust me. That's how you do saving lives. Did their tails ever fall off? No. I did a pretty good job at like catching them under something and then just sliding them in. I've never had one lose a tail. Lumi's more blind than you are, though. I think she's more deaf, and I think she just pretends sometimes, like, if she doesn't want to deal with something, she'll just, like, pretend like she can't see it. Which, relatable. No, I'm kidding. Better get rid of Lumi to just feed Kumi. 45-day... Wait, that one's huge. 45 days for Dale. Hi, Elma. That's amazing. Certified hater. I'm not a hater. I just like... I'm just a little crazy. That's all. You just hate me and only me, maybe Kay as well. No, I don't hate any of you guys. Pretending to see must have been looking at humans. Looks right. No, like she will like because we thought like everyone that had ever met her like thought she was blind, and then like because she wouldn't even play with toys or anything. And then one day, I was playing with her, and she was just like, she decided she wanted to do it, and I was like, you are freaking stubborn. Even her like other owner thought that she was blind. She was like, oh, she's blind, she's deaf, blah blah blah. Nope, she's deaf, at least mostly. Could you start preferably with K? Dude, I think I might go get a water bottle and chug it. I don't even know, like, what's wrong with me. I didn't even bring a water. I don't have anything to drink. Like, I really just set myself up for failure. Honey, what did you have for dinner? Did I miss it? Did you guys tell me what you guys had? Okay, wait. I gotta move this up because you're right. I'm doing the thing where I do the thing, and it looks like I'm. Put this one over here. Put this one over here. And then this right here. Okay. I like that you call people honey. Must be a Texas thing. Beef with green beans and mac and cheese. Wait, G Scott, did you make your mac and cheese in a rice cooker? I thought that I saw that, but I was just wondering. Oven baked potatoes with roasted chicken. That actually sounds good. Potatoes with roasted chicken. Rice cooker. Who is that person? Hi, Swiss. How are you? I made it in a pot, then put it in the rice cooker bowl. Okay. I was like, I've never tried or heard of anybody making mac and cheese in a rice cooker. Dude, I messed up my lipstick. Nobody was gonna tell me. Delicious. You could do it. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. I've never tried it. I feel like it would be a little bit scary. I'm not a huge baked potato person. I love mashed potatoes. I like potatoes a lot of ways. I love cubed like cubed potatoes cooked in a skillet with like oil and seasonings in like a cast iron pan, and they're like crispy potatoes. I love that. But like I just, oh my gosh, like a baked potato. I've had like two in my life that I was like, okay, this is good, but most of the time it's just like too much potato. Like there's just too much potato. It's not crispy. It's just potato guts. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Does anybody else feel the same way? Dude, stop. My mouth water is going. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is actually crazy. I'm like so uncomfortable right now, and I couldn't figure out why. Dude, I'm literally sitting on a flip flop. I'm like, what? This chair is so uncomfy right now. There's no way. Is there two? Oh my gosh. Anyways, that makes so much more sense. I'm like, oh my gosh, this chair is awful. That is so embarrassing. There is no like secretive way that I could do that. What is that? It was a pair of shoes. Young potatoes with butter and salt. Well, okay, baby potatoes are different. Like, oh, I've had some really good like baby potatoes that were smashed into a cast iron skillet and then crisped on the bottom and topped with the same toppings that you would do a like a baked potato with. But to me, like there's not as much potato guts, you know? Like whenever there's a baked potato and you split it open and it's just all that fluff in there, I'm just like, what? My bony belt would fill those flip flops right away. Well, there's nothing bony about there's nothing bony about about my butt, okay? So that's all I'm gonna say there. How are you sitting on two? Well, to be fair, I did have I have like the lumbar support pillow, and they were under that, but still it was like a little crunchy. Prove it. I keep it that way. How'd they even get in the seat? I think that I was vacuuming and they were like next to the door to go outside, and I just like tossed them in the chair for a second. Beautiful pajamas. Thank you. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna like end stream, take my makeup off, brush my teeth, and hop in the bed. Um, I'm all showered and clean. I brushed my teeth after I ate dinner, but I'm like, I feel like after I get done streaming, even if I don't eat anything, I feel like after just talking and stuff, I don't know, I feel like I need to brush my teeth again. Have a nice night. Congrats for brushing. Thank you. Thank you. I take it before a cold shower. Do you brush your teeth in the shower? Good idea. Your breath does kind of stink now. No, it doesn't stink now, but it might in a little bit. Or it's not even that. I just love going to sleep with like a fresh mouth, you know? No. Well. Oh, I moved my desert rose so that hopefully it would get some sunlight during the day because it was some of its leaves were not happy. For the most part, it's doing great, but here, wait, I'll see if I can move it out of the way. Look at how pretty she is. I don't know, I like to sleep with a filthy mouth. That is not true. You do not like to sleep with a filthy mouth. That is crazy. I'm afraid that this branch is going to keep getting longer and heavier, and then the pot's going to be like top heavy for like in this direction. So I might have to end up like cutting part of this branch off just for like the weight distribution aspect. Yeah, I might have to amputate it. But like these plants are so sensitive. Like if you take a branch off, you have to like make sure that your tool that you it's literally like a person, I swear. Like you have to clean your tool before you use it, and then you have to make sure that the part that you chopped off doesn't get like infected. Hello? Like my plant's gonna get infected? Are you kidding me? I tried not to yawn so badly. Let's see what it looks like with my hair parted down the middle. I never know if I want to do the middle part or side part. I feel like the middle part might be the move for today. What do you guys think? Sexy tree, thank you. It's a desert rose. Wowee, the side part. Do you have it cut at a certain angle? No. Every time I cut it, I make sure it's parted in a different way so that nobody ever knows what my next move is. So you never know. So there's no rhyme or reason in my hair cutting. It's a rainforest dandelion. Nice. If you want it to be a rainforest dandelion, today it's a rainforest dandelion. Okay? But you like the side part better? I kind of like the middle. I'm not gonna lie. I think it just feels less side heavy. Can you guys still hear me okay with the mic over there? Because I might just leave it there for now. I prefer a zigzag. Ooh, a zigzag could be cool. Do you want a zigzag? I occasionally do a zigzag. But it's usually not intentional. There you go. There's your zigzag. Sounds crisp. Absolute cute. Who has arrived? Welcome. Yes, if you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you would like to subscribe, the link to my YouTube channel is in the chat chat right now? Dude, I actually did a zigzag and it doesn't want to undo. That's crazy. We're gonna have to go like little by little and fix it. Ruined it. What about if we don't? If you don't subscribe, then you won't sleep well tonight. That's what happens. Well, only one way to test this. Make sure she pays you, honey. She's a witch. Ow. Your hair wants to be black? What? My hair does not want to be black, honey. Joke's on you. I never sleep well. That's because you don't... That's because you don't drink chamomile tea before you go to sleep. It whispered to him, can we increase the odds of Honey getting it 99%? I think he's saying because of the lighting, how some of my roots look darker. I think he's making jokes. What do you do on your YouTube? Well, I upload my VODs there, and then I also do cooking shorts. I haven't uploaded one in like a month, but that's like my main thing that I do on my YouTube. It's a VOD channel. There is more VODs posted than cooking, but I'm gonna start posting shorts again. A month? Has it been more than a month? Your hair is blonde, I know. It's the lighting that makes it not look blonde right now. If I turn the lights on, you see. It's all blonde. It's just the lighting. It's like 3 months at this point. Whoa, shiny. Yes. I am the oldest person on this channel. Well, I think you're the oldest person that has stated your age. There's definitely older people here than you. Your hair is blonde. Cool. Yes. Thank you. It doesn't have to be blonde, but in this lighting, it does look like super dark at the top. But it's just the lighting. There's nothing wrong with aging, honestly. Not age. Considering she started streaming when she was a minor. I don't know. I how old are you? I'm 26. But I don't think Honey started watching me until I was 18. I mean, I honestly don't know, but I feel like he probably, I think he followed me like a year into me streaming. Tell that to the world. Nothing's wrong with aging. There's nothing. Okay, I was 17 when you started watching me. Okay. I was trying to help you out, honey, but that's okay. My age was 17 when I started streaming, yes. I don't know how old I was when you started watching my channel. Terrence, SOS. Yeah, good. Okay. But yeah, no, like, there's so many people who don't get to experience, like, their, like, later years in life. And I just think it's so crazy that people are like, oh my gosh, like like, you're so old. Like, I joke sometimes, like, with people in the Discord and stuff just because it's fun. But, like, at the end of the day, like, I actually, like, I think they... I mean, especially, like, everyone... Like, I don't know. Like, if you're, like, 70, okay, like, you're getting up there. But people are, like 30, like, 35-year-olds and stuff. People are like, oh, my gosh, like... You're old. Like, that's really, like, not that old at all. I remember when my mom was, like, 35, and I was like, man, my mom is young and beautiful. Like, I never thought that my mom was, like, old. You know? And I still, like, don't feel like, I still don't, like, obviously my mom has, like, signs of aging and stuff, but, like, I don't feel like she's old. I just don't. Shame goes away with every year. Keep aging. I I don't know. I just don't get the obsession with people like focusing on age. I was born last century. Like aging is. It's like a it's a flex, you know. Like everybody doesn't get to live as long as other people. And like I've even been asked like, "Are you sad that you're getting older?" Like, what do you mean? Am I sad I'm getting older? Like, hello, I'm happy to still be here. Like, the life goes on. You can't pause it at a certain age. That's crazy. And also like the people who will focus on that kind of thing, like the people who, um, like I've had people come in here and they're like, "Oh, I started like I watched you." I watch like I've been following you for 5 years. Like, dang, how old are you? You know? I'm like, dude, that is crazy. Like, how old are you? Are like, I don't know. My mind. I can't wrap my mind around it. We about to stop aging. That's the freaky part. My uncle having kids at 80 years old. Also, like the people. I mean, it's fine to be like, oh, how old are you? Just out of like curiosity. But the people who are like on Twitter and stuff, or even on just online in general, who are like, oh my gosh, like this person is this age, and like yada yada yada, or oh my gosh, like look at how bad like this person's like aging like milk, dude. If you are online like saying that about other people, nobody wants to be your friend. Like you are so miserable that you are just online like making fun of other people. You're obviously you don't have much going on. You don't have a family. If you do, like you're not doing a good job being there for them because you're just online making fun of people. Like you need to like worry about other things in your life instead of gatekeeping age. It's because you aged 30 years in those 5 years. No, I think that people really like are shocked whenever they realize like, especially the people who followed me like when I first joined Twitch. I feel like they're like, oh my gosh, there's no way it's been 5 years. You know, they don't realize how, because time flies by. It really does. Hi, Tennis. Having kids at 80 years old, I mean, go for it. That is wild to me just to think about, and I'm very fortunate to have like semi young parents. None of us get to choose our parents how old they are, and like it doesn't even matter at the end of the day. Like some people, like some people like their parents are super young and they don't have them anymore, like life is never guaranteed, so it's not just by age. Kind of messed up to not be able to introduce you to your child. Dolly is near 80 and she acts young still. She does act young still, but I'd say she probably has her moments. And also, like, that has a lot to do with, like, genetics and, like, all of that kind of things. It doesn't seem like she has, I don't know, obviously, but it doesn't seem like she probably has, like, Alzheimer's or dementia, like, heavily running in her family. She also never had children, which I feel children age you quickly. Do you have children? No. I probably will have some one day. Of 4. I do not have any children. I'm actually the only one of my siblings who are, like, old enough to have kids that doesn't have any children. I'll probably be... I just thought, okay, so, like, my parents divorced, my dad remarried, and had kids with my stepmom, so, like, those siblings of mine, they're, like, 13 and under. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what if, like, by the time I, like, settle down and decide to have children, like, what if... Imagine, like, they're like starting their families. That would be crazy. And then, like, my sisters that are, like, this around the same age as me, their kids are gonna be, like, graduating high school. I don't know. I don't have any children. I have 2 cats. I did not say that I was pregnant. And I had wine with my dinner tonight, so that would be crazy. That's why you're the favorite, because you didn't give mom extra grandchildren. Nobody ever said that I was the favorite, first of all. But no, I think that if it's a question to ask on a date. RJ, that's so funny. I would say that if there was something that my mother loved about me, it would be that I have always let her live her life for the most part. And sometimes my sisters were a little bit more opinionated on things that she did that had nothing to do with them. And I was just kind of like, at the end of the day, like, this is your life. Like, I'm happy that you are my mother, but, like, I'm not your mother. Like, make your choices as long as you've, like, thought them through. Your, like, it's not my decision at the end of the day. Your mom would throw you so much under the bus, then drive over and reverse over. Like how you switched to what your mother loved about you. Yeah. Like, I would say, like, I'm trying to make sure I don't say anything that's, because all of this is, like, anybody can watch it, you know? But I would say that my sisters were always a lot more opinionated about, like, who my mom was dating. And I was, like, it's almost like nobody would ever be good enough for my mom, you know? And if there was somebody who I just really was like, I didn't get a good vibe from that person, I would tell her that. But other than that, I realized, like, I'm not gonna be, like, living in your house forever. Yes, like, nobody is good enough for my mom. Like, in my opinion, my mom is literally, like, a walking angel on earth. Um, but I know that I am like gonna have my own life. My siblings are gonna have their own lives, and I don't want my mom to be like by herself, you know? So I was like, hey, find somebody that really makes you happy and make sure that that's like, if they make you happy at the end of the day and they're like not abusive, not like yada yada yada, whatever, I'm like, I'm gonna be happy for you. So I'd be great for her. My mom is engaged. So she's not on the market, sorry. But yeah, no, my mom is not remarried, but she is engaged. I like how you put clown in your bio. Yeah, because I make balloon animals, and um, maybe one day I'll join the circus. Going in with that, I'd be great for her. Honey's about that age. I'd honestly hate those type of people slash friends who are judging the person someone is dating. Well, I think sometimes it can be valid, for sure. But at the end of the day, I think all you can really do is be there for someone, if they're dating someone that you don't like. And you can try to, I'm patient. Terrence, you're cracking me up. Um, but telling them like constantly they should break up with them, it might push them away from like being around you, which you would be like their positive influence, um instead of like letting them realize for themselves, which sometimes it can be a very tricky situation. I have had to like kind of distance myself from people before that were in relationships with people that were just really negative for them. Uh, um, sorry, I just read Honey's comment. Let's add gasoline to this. No. Stop. But I think that people who are who are in really bad relationships, like if you're around them enough to realize that like you could potentially make them realize like how much happier they are when they're like around genuine people that appreciate them in their time and they feel like the genuine like connection with, than if you were like, hey, I hate, like, I'm not gonna hang out with you because I hate your significant other, you know? Okay, got that out of the way. That was bothering me for like the last 5 minutes. If you're doing that, then it might make them put them in a situation where their toxic partner is the only person they have to be around because you were their outlet, and now you don't want to hang out with them because of that person, and so they feel like they have no other option but to hang out with their significant other, and then they just get like locked into a corner. Does that make sense at all? That's how I feel about it. Smooth, it does make sense. I know I was like rambling a bit. We bring them together, they complement each other, that's life. Same can be said about drug addicts being cornered, really. The only thing I would say, drugs can be a little bit different. And that's a really hard one. I haven't had too much experience with that. But I have had like um friends who have had experiences with that, and that is so hard, especially if they're like family. And it's hard as somebody who does care about them to see them hurting themselves, and you just don't, unless you've been there, like, you just don't understand what it's like to have to get out of a situation like that. That's gotta be so tough. I agree with you. It's sad how the truth is you want to warn your friends of the toxic partner, but they have to realize on their own. Yes. Hi, crazy biker. I know people that have never done drugs too. You're freaking lovely freaks. Wait, I mean, like, drugs are like drugs. Hey Lex, hi Miracle Boy.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Didn't ask for your help, actually. I hope everyone's having a chill night. I'm having a great night. Like spoon drugs? Okay, I've never done any spoon drugs. That is crazy. I've done them all. No, I've never done any spoon drugs. Wait, no, that's not drugs. I almost said that I put chocolate in a spoon and heated it over the stove one time because I wanted to melt it before I put it on my s'more. But that's not a drug, that's chocolate. me trying to fit in with the group. No. You and your multi-purpose spoons. It counts. That's just what I was thinking with chocolate. You guys are like, have you ever done spoon drugs? Chocolate. Yeah, I have used marijuana before, but I am not a fan. I liked it at the time, but I didn't realize how it was negatively impacting me. I was wondering where I was about to go, and I was a little concerned. I also would I would take the fork and I would heat the marshmallow over the burner too. So I would heat up the marshmallow, and then I'd heat up the chocolate, and then I would make s'mores without a campfire. I would do this. Like, I started doing this when I was like 10 when my mom was asleep. I looked like a marshmallow, I'm not gonna lie. I probably ate a few too. It was way too accessible. As a kid, marshmallows unattended in the cabinet. It was not good. She snorts pixie stick sugar for breakfast. Oh my gosh, I haven't had one of those in forever. I used to love them. Woohoo! I'm practicing piano, practicing a song, and I'm finally getting the part down, and that's been giving me trouble. Yay! That's actually so exciting. Okay, wait, should I go get my bottle of water? I think that I need water. I've been talking too long. Be right back. Guys, don't leave me. Please. She's got ultra fine sugar. If you know, you know. But yes, guys, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, we are so close to my sub goal, and it will be so freaking amazing if we could hit it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alcohol is a poison, not a drug. Alcohol is a poison. That is true. Um, I like wine, but I'm really do it. I'm really considering like not drinking anything else anymore because every time I have um like hard liquor, like I like actually like it's actually painful. Like my freaking like liver hurts. And I don't think that's good. Well, aren't you all fun at parties? No, like I am like I'm scared that it's like because I just like I haven't gotten like anything checked in a while with like my EDS, and after I was looking at stuff the other day online, I was like, "Oh my gosh, what if this is why it hurts every time I drink alcohol?" And then I was like, I should probably watch that because um yeah. Anyways, I'll be right back. I don't want any of you guys to get freaked out for me, but um it's not good. You can listen. Your bottle of tequila will be fine. You will have a party, and you and your friends will drink it all. Or like you can drink tequila when I'm drinking wine. Cause I don't. Wine doesn't hurt me, but everything else is painful. Okay, be right back. Okay, I got a popsicle. I'm definitely gonna have to brush my teeth. Your kidneys are at your back and your lower ribs. Your liver is at your right side next to your heart. Your pain is likely your kidneys. It's one or the other. I don't know. It might be my kidneys. This one is grape. We will drink some water here in a second. I'm cold. But for whatever reason, I can always go for a popsicle. Like even if it's like snowing outside. Dude, it's so crazy. These go on major sale here. Like as soon as the weather starts getting colder. Like these ever since I've lived here, every single time it starts going into like the winter time, these go on like major sale. Literally a whole box down to like $2 from like 6 or 7. So I like buy them up because why not? And then I have them for like the next year. And it's not like they're about to expire or anything. It's just that like they want to bring in seasonal stuff for the holidays. But like it's just jackpot for me. I always keep them around. These are so nice. Like if you get sick and you have a sore throat. I mean, dude, I'm not sponsored by this company, by the way. We're gonna stick to this side. I crush it with my hand and drink the juice. That's good if you have sensitive teeth. I love crunching ice. So I definitely just like chomp on mine. They like they soothe your throat if you have a sore throat. And like typically if you're sick, like you might not have an appetite, but you still need to stay hydrated. And like when you're sick, you don't like I feel like in my like typically like well maybe not now. I feel like now I'm just like I gotta drink some water, you know? But whenever you're like younger, especially like little kids, like they aren't gonna want to drink water. So you can be like, hey, do you want a popsicle? And they're gonna be like, oh, popsicle, you know? So it helps you stay hydrated and depending on the ones you buy, obviously, like this one is organic and it's just like 100% fruit juice. Don't like I mean, don't get like the freaking red, white, and blue popsicles. Those are just all food dye and sugar. Yeah. Honey and lemon's great. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by these, but they are so cute. Like whenever after you eat it, there's like a little message on the package. Like this one says make someone feel special. I do like this brand. Send me some of those. I've only had the food dye sugar ones. Are you serious, Terrence? You've never had regularly? You've never had like a real popsicle? It is, and not many people mention it, so I was curious. Yeah, no, it's amazing. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a greens and superfoods because I haven't had one in a couple days. This is from Salud. This flavor is apple. It's green apple. Pull out the packet. Looks like this. That's not the dirt water flavor, no. This one's green apple. That one, that was churro. Looks good. There's 20 plus fruits and vegetables. Helps with bloating and digestion. This one, however, I do have a discount code for. If you do exclamation point salute in the chat, click on the link, go to their website. If you use my code, you can get 10% off. My code is Lexitivity10. But if you do exclamation point salute, it will give you all the information. Oh, yeah, 20% off till the end of the day today. Because they're having a special sale. I'm actually so excited about this. It smells so good. It just smells like green apples. This is, okay, I have a tie right now between the green apple. They also have regular like hydration and immunity, but I'm just doing the greens right now. What was I gonna say? Oh, I have a like right now I'm tied between the green apple and the strawberry lime as my favorite flavors. So good. Okay, I gotta mix it up a little bit more. A spritz I actually haven't tried that, but a spritz of lemon would be amazing. No, myth. It better be good. Don't be giving me high expectations for nothing. Wait, what flavors did you get? You didn't tell me what flavors you got. If you got flavors I haven't had, I don't know. Wait, you can choose them though. It's customizable. Because after you sent me that you got the starter kit and it was back in stock, I went and like I was gonna add it to the cart, and it let me pick what flavors I wanted. You didn't choose? Wait, so you don't even know you got it? That's so crazy. Wait, so did you get the sleep one? The calm and sleep? Because I haven't tried that one. I'm actually so curious. What were we talking about before I left? Oh, drugs, I think. I'm trying to think of any other weird combos I ate as a kid. I was never like that. I was not a picky kid. I of course like loved chicken nuggets like any other kid, and my siblings are picky, so we did have like chicken nuggets quite often, I would say. But like my mom like especially I would say like yeah, my mom always cooked. Like, so we would have like one day a week that we would go out and like eat fast food, or whenever I was in Girl Scouts, like a lot of times we would do pizza those nights, like with the troop. Or if it was like wintertime, like each parent would bring like there would be like 5 parents that we would have potlucks, and everybody would bring something. But my mom cooked like my whole childhood, so I was never a picky eater. Graham crackers in a bowl with milk poured over it. Was that something you ate as a child or whenever you got older? And like I have been a spicy food like enjoyer ever since I was like it started as a kid, because my mom would eat hot sauce on her like that. Whenever I eat a lot more, I'm a lot more cultured and in hot sauces now that I'm older and I can find my own stuff, and there's like social media and you can see what people recommend, whatever. But growing up, I only had like Tabasco, like Frank's Red Hot, and like the Louisiana hot sauce. Those were like the staples in my house growing up. Picky doesn't seem to be hereditary. No, but I think that some people, like kids, some food looks like scary to kids, I would say maybe. And then the parents don't like, they're just like, okay, whatever, I'll just, like, you can just have chicken nuggets. Like, chicken nuggets and french fries every day. And they don't, like, make them try stuff, so then they never know what they actually like. And it's so crazy. Wait, okay, I gotta get back to what I was gonna say because I will never finish it. But, I do actually have, like, not literal like scientific studies, but my mom has owned a daycare for my like entire life, and there are children who will eat, not all of them, there are some kids who are like very like consistent with what they're picky about, but there are some children who will eat anything that they are served at daycare, and then go home, and all that they will convince their parents that the only thing that they will eat is like McDonald's. And guess what? The parents get them McDonald's every night because they say that their kids won't eat anything else. Like they say that they will fix their children the exact same things that they have on the menu at daycare, and they won't eat it. They will literally go to bed hungry. And I feel that the parents always end up giving in to that, and they're like, oh my gosh, my kid's gonna starve. Like, your kid's not gonna starve. If you put food in front of them and they're hungry, they will eat. Like, don't just give them one option, but if you give them a plate of food, they can find something on that plate that they're gonna eat. You gotta be strong. Push them. Not like food. Like lobster? No, not like lobster. Imagine a kid that's like, I only eat lobster. That's crazy. No, but like they have like barbecue pork sandwiches. They have like tacos, and they have like spaghetti. They have meatballs. They have hot dog days. They have like a bunch, like she does a bunch of different things. They do fish sticks, which fish sticks are kind of gross. But it's one of the approved foods. So. They have some green. Barbecue? Yeah, actually, okay, getting a shoot. I'm blanking on the word right now. Wait. Yeah, okay. If you get a boneless pork loin, it doesn't matter what size, you can literally put it in a slow cooker, like a crock pot. All right? Put it in a crock pot, slow cook it. Easy. All you gotta do is like drain it and add barbecue, and it is so good. Gotta put a new piece of paper on the typewriter. They'll get jammed. Raw veggies. That's how I was raised. I like raw veggies, but I also like cooked veggies. Oh, also sometimes they have like roast with freaking carrots and potatoes. Like, hello? I love my mom's freaking roast with carrots and potatoes. Oh, and they have pizza. Yeah, they do fresh made pizzas. Cheers. Completely done. Gulp. Was the pizza made by a man though? Yes. It actually was. Ow, ow, ow. Guys, I have a knot in my back. Can somebody please help me? It's like I can reach it, but I can't put enough pressure on it. It's like right here. I need it. Ow. Ow. I need somebody to smack me. Yes, my back. Oh, your back. I thought you were saying. Oh, what in your back? I have like a knot. It's just like. Stop. It's like, I don't know, it's a kink or something. Still rocking mostly pizza. I can eat pizza like almost every day. I have heard that, RJ. What is a knot in the back? Like, I think it's just like I need it. They're like in my muscle. It's just like a little cramped up, and I need it to be like massaged out. Have you heard of like knots in your shoulders? I wish. Me too. I might have to sleep with my heating pad. Dude. Have you guys seen those the massagers that it's basically like the foam rollers for your leg, but they are um they're like battery powered. So instead of you like rolling across it, you put it on your like your muscle where it's hurting, and it just spins by itself, so you don't have to put as much work in while you're like working out the muscle. I think that would be so nice for like the front of your legs, because it's so easy to get the back where you're like doing like the roly thing. But whenever it gets to the front and you're like dolphin like dolphin spinning across the floor, like that is so uncomfortable for me. I just feel crazy. I often have knots in my legs. It's a jump scare. Um you need a good trample. That's the right word. I don't know that I want to be trampled, but I just need a massage really. I did say I wanted somebody to smack me, but I don't think that I was being serious to the T about that. Gonna make me break out my massage gun. On my way to trample, you know. Exactly. I need someone to walk on my back. Ow. I don't know what I need, but it's actually like freaking hurting. I don't know what I need. I'm scared that I'm scared that my shirt, that if I do like the other way, I'm afraid my shirt's gonna come unbuttoned, so I don't want to do it while I'm streaming. I'll just wait till I get off. I'm gonna be honest, because I started stretching, like it was like buckling, and I was like, oh, we're not, we cannot have that, we cannot have a scandal, not today, not tomorrow, please, no scandals. Maybe I slept bad last night. That could be it. Just do it. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. Since you're already in pain, might as well drink tequila. Listen, my honest worst fear is that I'll have to be like, and not in my back. That's fine. But, hi, Mac. Pretty stream person. Hi. Hello. Is it too cold outside for that tree now? Yes. That's why that's why it's in here. It is still flowering though, which I'm very happy about. Means it's still happy. I think I brought it in early enough that it's not, hopefully it won't get too shocked. I really want to keep it over here next to the door, back here where I had it the other day, but it doesn't get enough sun there. So I think while, when I can, I will leave it here. But I have it on wheels, so it's not that hard to move. It's just something else to do, you know? No, I'm not gonna put ornaments on it. These are literally the most sensitive plants. I'm not even joking. Like, if you take off one of their, like, if you take off, like, even the smallest little branch, it starts dripping this sticky white stuff that, like, burns your fingers. It's a drama plant. It's got to be something wrong, either a mattress or a cushion. It could partly be that whenever I first started this stream, I was sitting on two shoes. Like, who knows actually, I know there's nothing. I literally washed my sheets like 2 days ago. I was gonna say, who knows what's under my mattress? Like, there's what's hiding under there. Nothing. I will tell you, there's nothing. Don't start getting your imagination cranked up. Although whenever I was younger, I did hide money under my mattress. And okay, I used to have like 6 pillows. So I had more than that. Guys, how many pillows did I have before I moved to Texas? I actually had a problem. And I slept with all of them. I want a freaking king size bed so bad. Oh my gosh, it makes me so mad. It's fine. I want a king size bed. How old are you? I'm 26. Dude, I miss having a big bed. But like, it just makes more sense. I mean, I will have a king size eventually, but it just makes more sense like if you're moving around quite a bit to have a smaller mattress, because big mattresses are so heavy. But a king size mattress, if I got one that had, I've thought about it. You guys know we talked about it on here. But if I got one of the ones that's split and like it's like a twin and a twin, it's like in half. That might be even easier than, carrying like a full or a queen. Are you single by chance? I am dating the chat. Basically. I want to sleep on a waterbed. Dude, my parents had a waterbed when I was growing up. I remember I was really young. I'm talking like dude, I don't even know. They probably had one till I was like 5. I was old enough to remember it, and it was a king size. It was a king size, and it had like this custom frame that went with it. Um, and I just remember like I would get on there, and it just like it was like whoa, like you I couldn't stand up on it because I was just like so it was so big and I was so small, and it was just, it was like I was like surfing, and then I don't remember why they got rid of it, but I do remember I was there when they were getting rid of it, and they connected a water hose to it and ran the water hose out the window and siphoned the water from the bed out the window. And I was like, why did your guys' bed have that much water in it? I was a kid, you know, I was like 5, but I was just like, whoa, that's crazy, because it just kept going and going, and like more water was coming out. It was crazy. You were most definitely there. Um yeah, so that happened. I think that like one of the issues is that my mom was a very cold-blooded person. My dad was hot-blooded, and like so he would get like super hot, and he would because you have a temperature gauge, and so like you can make it hot and cold. And I think that my dad would like crank it all the way down, then my mom would be freezing and she would get mad. But because like, oh, you can't just leave it at like normal temperature. You gotta like crank it down to 60. Not 60. Maybe 6. Probably like 68, and my mom's over there freezing. She probably freaking drained it while I was at home. Nah. Giant wood frame. Tripped you out. Love his share. I don't know why. Did people stop doing waterbeds because they're just like so messy and heavy? I really don't know why. Because they were a huge thing. People stopped using waterbeds due to a combination of factors, including the development of more comfortable and low maintenance alternatives like memory foam, the high maintenance and potential for leaks or property damage, and shifting aesthetic trends. Waterbeds were heavy, required draining to move, and could be a liability for landlords and insurance companies. The inconvenience, safety concerns, and introduction of newer, more user-friendly technologies led to their decline. Could you imagine having to get higher? You had to get more expensive insurance because your bed could flood the house. Apartment complexes often ban waterbeds. I do not blame them. Maybe they were too cozy, and then people will still get them, and then the apartment can like sue the people. Wait, I'm gonna go to waterbeds shopping, see how much they cost nowadays. They still have them. They're like 1,500. That's so expensive. There's no way. Okay, this one's 330. They're cheaper on eBay. That's crazy. I have no interest in getting one. Maybe they were too cozy. My parents had a waterbed, and I jumped on it and it popped. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, we were never allowed to jump on it. Like, it was like a big no-no. They're very uncomfortable to sleep on and bad for your back. I could see that. Selling with insurance. Hi, Kaya. I could see that they wouldn't be good for your back because there's no, like, actual support there. Also, like, if you, like, let's say for my parents, they worked totally different schedules. And also, me and my older sister, she was a year older than me. We were the annoying children who would not sleep in our own beds. So it was my mom, my dad, and two children on a waterbed. Could you imagine trying to stay asleep on a waterbed with four people that are like waking up and rolling around? Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know. I don't know how my mom and dad did it. Like, if I were them, I'd be like, even if it's just like another bed like in the room, I don't even care if it's like a freaking doggy bed at the end of the bed, you know, like a little bitty like one of those like rolling cot beds. Like, that is what my parents should have put us on. They should not have, like, you know, like, if you're scared to sleep in your own room, fine. Here is your little space at the end of the bed. Why did they allow us to stay in their bed? Dude. Everyone just rocking in the middle of the night. That might have been why they ultimately got rid of it, because there's no way they got good sleep like that. Very much imagine you being annoying. One side's up in the air, exactly. I do remember, like, after that, like, it got to a point where, so then I think how my mom ended up getting us to stop sleeping in her room was, it was probably, like, not too long after that at all. And it was, like, if my dad, because sometimes my dad worked night shifts, and it was like, oh, if dad's home, you can't sleep in here. But if dad's not home, then you can, like, my mom would let us sleep in the bed with her. And so when my dad was home, me and my sister, we had like our own like queen size bed that we shared in our room. So if my dad was home, we didn't get to sleep in my mom's bed. I'm honestly surprised that she didn't like lie. Sleeping in mom's bed was a shit. Why was it so good? I don't know. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Because, like, at this point in my life, like, I love sleeping in my own bed. My bed's not even that comfy. I need, like, a new mattress topper. Guys, I'm gonna pop this thing on my finger. It's killing me. It's probably not good. I just need a new frame. Wait, do you have one at all? Or is there something wrong with yours? Yeah, I want one that has a remote as well. Well, it's not even that, but I would like one where I can like lift my um like if I'm sick or something where I can like raise my head up. I would love that. Still getting pricked by cactuses? No, I got bit by something. Look. Here, wait. On my finger. You can see it right here. Bit by the cactus? No. I wasn't messing in the cactuses today. I do have a lot of cactuses though. And I love them all equally. It was an evil stare from the lizard. Hey, now you're onto something. You could be onto something with that. But yeah, I want to be able to like lift my feet or my head up. I just think it would be nice. I will have it eventually. In due time. I'm just glad to have a bed to sleep on, you know? There's nothing like super bad wrong with mine. It's not even like on the list of like things for me to get right now. I have one, but it constantly needs to be tightened and adjusted. Not very good support on it. Yeah, I would. Hey, you go out to eat a lot. You could if you saved up the money that you spend going out to eat for literally like 2 weeks, and just cooked at home, you could buy yourself a new frame. And a decent one too. I'm not gonna lie. Stop playing with your warts. It's not a wart. It will literally be gone by tomorrow. Okay, I'm done. Stop! Stop it. Don't be mean. Cuties, no. I am very, like, if there is a chance to get bit by something, I'm gonna get bit by it. I'm not even gonna lie. I have another water bottle, but I'm not gonna put anything in this one. Leave it alone. Okay, Noelle. Okay. No, Noelle will be like, chop it off. Chop it off. I'm gonna be peeing all night. We went over this. My finger. Did I say finger? Leave it alone. It'll go away. I'm convinced you got bit by a vampire because you're perfect. Oh my goodness. I used to be so scared whenever like all the vampire like movies came out that I was gonna get bit by a vampire, so I would sleep with a scarf around my neck. Because then I thought that they couldn't get to my neck to drain my blood. That's why kids should not be allowed to watch certain that's why kids shouldn't be allowed to watch certain things. Yeah, I was 8. When Twilight came out. And I was scared. Me too, especially going through road tunnels in the mountains of West Virginia. Yeah, it's all about that neck. Yeah, I would literally just like wrap my scarf around my neck, and like my mom came in to like wake me up for school one day, and she was like, "Oh my gosh," she was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "You cannot sleep with stuff wrapped around your neck," and I was like, I don't know if I told her if I just bluffed and said I was cold. You were scared of Twilight? Yes, because I was a kid. I was like 7 or 8 when it came out. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I actually told my mom that I was scared. I don't think that I would have told her because I would have been afraid that she wouldn't let me watch it anymore. I was scared of The Walking Dead. Dude, me too. Vampires can't get you if you suffocate yourself. Not Texas, right? I didn't grow up in Texas. I grew up in Kentucky. Rural Kentucky. Did you not watch any horror movies as a kid? Yes, I watched Goosebumps. Actually, so here's the thing. Like because my sister is like a year and a half older than me. So she like her and her friends would be like watching scary stuff like Goosebumps. And I eventually watched it by myself. Not by myself, but like I eventually watched it on my own. But like when I was watching with them, I was still like scared, okay? But they would be like, "Oh, do you want to watch it, or are you like, you're just a baby, like you can't watch scary movies." And I was like, "Yes, I can, you know." So I would watch them, but I would close my eyes and just listen because I was so scared. Freaking honestly, Scooby Doo kind of scared me when I was really little too. Like some of the Scooby Doo episodes were actually like kind of scary. Goosebumps isn't scary now, but when I was little, I was just a small fry. I think also like me living in the middle of nowhere and having like only one neighbor at that time, like my like where I grew up has grown since then, but I think that living like in a very small like rural town, I think that that made like everything more scary because like at night it was like very dark outside and like I don't know, it just made everything a little more spooky. Scooby snacking, yeah. I was at work and some of my coworkers were commenting about what their job environment looked like with early 90s tech everywhere. Like rear projector TVs. They were talking about how old they were when this tech came out. They were saying stuff like 2 or 3, even several years before they were born. They turned to me, and I told them I was 21 when it came out. Their jaws dropped. It makes sense. X Files used to scare me. My aunt always watched it when she babysat me, and I hated going there because of it. Oh no. Yeah, no, and here's the thing. Like they used projectors when I was in school, and like now they like apparently like most of the schools like don't like barely use books for anything like for the like education stuff. Like they have the kids have like laptops and iPads. Like I guess they still have a library. I don't know if they or if there's just like Kindles. I don't know. I just got an adverse reaction to High School Musical because of basketball. Really? That makes sense. I'm trying to think of anything else that really freaked me out. Oh, Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus used to scare me as a kid. All of those things. Hocus Pocus. I've said it before, but Twitches. Oh my gosh, Twitches freaked me out so badly. Kindles, candles, same thing. Yeah, exactly, same thing. Yeah, it's crazy how they don't use textbooks anymore. Not even in college. Well, I mean, the high school ones. I'm like, come on, like let the kids read the books. But the college ones is kind of well. Wait, okay. Do they still charge you like the crazy prices to rent the books, even though they're not paperback? When did you watch Chucky? When did it come out? Because I feel like I watched it. I watched it at a really young age, but I don't know if it was right when it came out. Our society is slowly turning into Fahrenheit 451. What does that mean? But the children love the books. It's even more in college doing everything online because you have to buy certain apps to upload assignments to. That's so annoying. Somebody has to have figured out a way to like to get it for free. The first one came out in the 80s. But when did the newer versions come out where like I would have watched it? Cuz I feel like I don't think I randomly watched the one from the 80s. I've definitely like seen it, but I need to rewatch it. Thank you, Alma, for the sub. Thank you. Hi for the sub. Hi for the sub. Hi for the sub. Hi for the sub. Thank you, Alma, for the sub. Thank you. Wait. Where did I put those? Oh my goodness. We're gonna mess up. You can definitely be Tiffany, Chucky's girlfriend. I've thought about doing that one. Mess it up. You get to be a leaf on my wall. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. I'll be Chucky. I literally had to watch it at a basketball camp. First, welcome. Fahrenheit is a sci-fi book turned movie about a society where books are banned, yet people still secretly smuggle them into basements. It's beginning to feel like nonfiction in some cases. I love books. I need to get some more. No, but like in schools, it's just crazy. Like I cannot imagine going to school like in this day and age. Like I've heard some kids say like not in where I'm from, but like like in like bigger cities and stuff that everything is like online. So if like the internet goes out, they just like watch movies because everything's online. Did you watch soap on your local channel like Young and Restless and General Hospital? My mom watches those every day. I don't think so. I want more books, but decided I need to read all the ones I have first. That's a good idea. Because you could easily, like, collect a bunch. Technical difficulties will be like, the teacher is sick. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, everybody drop their favorite emoji in chat. Oh, you're an emo. I am an emo. Wait, I'm gonna find my favorite one. Wow, so many nice emotes. No, 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 no. We're finding them. We're not finding anything here. You're fake. I'm not subscribed to Jay anymore, so I don't have the Chuck Your Knife stabbing one. They're my favorites. Oh, wait. Guess who is subscribed to her? Oh gosh, I didn't know I was gonna do that. Wait, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. You were gifted a sub? Yes, I was. That backfired actually quickly. Thank you for the follow.
Do you smell it? That smell.
Oh.
The kind of smelly smell.
Do you smell something?
Smell that smells. Smelly.
Look at her still trying to find it like an old person. It's always smelling in here. Terrence, help me find my favorite emote. I need some glasses. No, not this sad. Okay, maybe I can't find it right now. We will revisit this. The cat. No revisiting, please. We will revisit this. Thank you. Which one are you trying to find? I'm trying to find the blue D colon one. That's like the like sad D colon. Okay, well, let me do it. Yes, that one. Wow, so many people in chat love that emo. That's crazy. That's my favorite emote. Yes, that one. Crazy, yeah. You know why I like him? Because he looks like he's about to take a big bite of steak. He's like... That's my favorite. And that's why it's my favorite. Which one? I didn't see anything. If you don't have the Better TTV extension, you won't see it. I'll show it on stream real quick. It's basically this one. Oh yeah, have I put that on the new computer? Yeah. My computer sounds like it's about to take off, like a airplane. But I don't have any smoke detector batteries going off now. Is that what you were asking me? Some American ceiling birds. Wait, do you not have smoke detectors? Yeah, how do you guys know when there's a fire? Hello? That's crazy if you guys don't have smoke detectors. Their house is just filled up with smoke. Thank you, Sushia, for the raid. Welcome. Can we get a shout out for Sushia? Raid. Yes, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I hope that you had a great stream. I have a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. Yes, I have both as well. A regular smoke detector. Well, I have smoke, carbon monoxide, and gas. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, Z-Boy. Welcome. I hope that you guys had a fun stream. I think that we got on at about the same time because I was like, if she's still on whenever I get off, I'm going to raid her. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I'm going to have to catch you sometime when you're still on. When I'm getting off. Yeah. I was mentioning the ceiling birds. Wait, so do you have smoke detectors in Australia? What are you doing? We're literally just chatting. We were actually talking about, like, scary movies that aren't scary as an adult, but like maybe you watch them at like too young of an age and like they maybe terrified you. Maybe even for life. So, want to buy an extinguisher for our ages? Well, you should have a fire extinguisher. For sure. Even if you have fire alarms and smoke detectors, because if your place catches on fire and it's small, then you could put it out before your house burns down. Because that's like what you don't want to happen. Also, it is highly recommended that you sleep with your door shut. More fire, thank you. That you should sleep with your door shut, because like you should like close all the doors in your house, because if a fire starts in a certain area, like having the doors closed can save a lot of the rooms. Like if a not always, like your whole house can still burn down depending on where you live and different circumstances, what started the fire. But it is a lot more likely that some of your stuff will be salvageable if you have doors closed and this fire can't spread as fast. You can like look up online, like they do demonstrations on like how fires spread with doors open versus closed. And when they're open, the fire just like spreads throughout the whole house like really quickly. But whenever fire needs to know that no means no, well, here's the thing: fire doesn't listen. So you have to be prepared and ready. Oxygen first, yeah. So if your house is on fire, depending, like if you're waking up with like smoke filling your room, and the door is closed, put a towel under your door so that the smoke is no longer coming inside. If you have a window, if you're not having to exit out that door. If you have a window and you're able to get out of the window, then go and open the window. But put a towel under your door so that the smoke will not be filling your room. I just grabbed 2 extinguishers at Costco. I felt accomplished. Amazing. So they also have, you should have a regular fire extinguisher, but they also have these like spray. It's literally like a hairspray bottle or like cooking spray. And they just come in like a little can, and I recommend people get those as well, because they're like very good for if you have like a small kitchen fire. I have one like right under like I have a gas stove top, so I have it like in the cupboard underneath the stove, so it would be like quick to reach and grab. And then I have one in my garage as well, just because sometimes there are garage fires caused by like batteries and stuff that you have in the garage. So howdy, hi Greenhorn. Have you seen that GoPro footage of the firefighters? No, I haven't seen it. No, that's amazing that you have 2 fire extinguishers. But just make sure you like know how to. It's pretty easy. Like you remove the clip, blah blah blah. But make sure, some people freak out because they think that because it looks kind of scary at first, but some people will literally have a fire extinguisher. They're just standing there and they're like, I don't know what to do with it. Like I know I need to use it, but like help, you know. Have you ever melted anything on the stove? Like plastic melted on the... No. I haven't ever done anything like that. Message what I have instead of a normal extinguisher. Well, I'm not saying I said you have a fire alarm. Ow. Dude, that was freaking bright. Can't imagine in case of stumbling over. I'm laughing. None of this is funny. Oh, and a fire blanket. Um, okay, guys, I'm gonna show you all this. This is apparently what they use in Australia. I plan on fighting the fire with emotes, specifically better TTV ones. That's a good idea. Try that. I really have no idea. What this is. I've been watching a house that burnt down get rebuilt. They had to replace the entire inner structure. Yeah. Um, there's also like really it's not, I don't think they do it in like major like subdivisions, but like in the rural areas, sometimes like if you buy a land with like an old house on it that you don't want, that you're like wanting to get rid of, you can like call the local fire department, and sometimes they'll burn it down for free and they'll use it for like training for their firefighters. So like they'll stage it like it's a house that's like that there's a fire in, so they'll like start a fire in the kitchen, and then they'll have like their firefighters like run in and like check the house, and it's basically like practice for them, but they'll like burn it down for free. You still have to like remove all of the like stuff like afterwards. You have to still clean it up, but my Teletubbies blanket is pretty fire. Wait, do you actually have a Teletubbies blanket? That has to be like worth some money. I've been watching it. I already read that. Whoever uses that can say goodbye to their house. No. Would rather count on us. What is this? On US. What is this? Yeah. No, I have no idea what this is. This is what Myth sent me. Automatic fire suppression system. This looks like something you put in your car. Like this doesn't look like something that goes in your house. Cylinderless fire suppression system with blaze cut T-series. A heat-sensitive tube that is manufactured with a special proprietary thermal plastic and is closed by stainless steel fittings on each end. The tube has both a shortage and a detection function, which means that the extinguishing agent is stored directly in the tube. No additional storage device is required. So like you would hook this thing onto the hood of your car, and then if a fire started, it puts it out before it starts. So you put it in your electric box in your house, and if a fire starts, then it puts it out. But this wouldn't help like in your kitchen. But this is cool. I mean, I don't know why we don't have something like this. A self-sufficient car, that's what I need. It's a fire. If a fire starts, it puts it out before it starts. Well, before it gets, like, spreads. So, like, if a fire, like, a spark were to happen in this box, then, like, this tube would detect it, and it would just, like, explode and put it out. Apparently. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'll stick to my regular sensors. So I have like my So the smoke detectors are in where I live they detect smoke and carbon monoxide, but then you still have to get a separate one for gas, like so that if there's a gas leak. Your room is extra blue today. Tell it to cheer up. It wants to be sad. I kind of like it. It's a little moody. Blue moon keep on shining. No. I like your Michael Jackson jacket. It's literally salmon satin pajamas. Hi XRP. Guys, if Kay went to sleep, he's gonna lose his streak tonight. Did you see the trailer for his movie? I did hear that he has a movie coming out. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'll probably watch it like after it's out of theaters if I decide to watch it. I don't know. I'll see what other people say about it if they like it or not. My little guy. Sounds about right. That's how I roll. Other people tend to have what? The same people that did Bohemian Rhapsody. An opinion, that's how I roll too. Oh, nice. Let's see. Other people tend to have. Stop. I'm trying to think. I think that's about the only. Oh, what else? What else? What else? I know there was something else I was gonna say. Is that if you the fire blanket. Fire blanket is a good thing to have as well, like in your house. I got distracted. Fire blankets are really nice to have in your house too because if like a fire starts on the stove, you just toss the fire blanket on the stove and it will literally suffocate the fire so quick. And they're not that expensive and they're worth it to like save your house or whatever could potentially burn down. Let's see. I want to do another painting stream soon, but I don't know what we will paint. Do you know what a fire escape is? You mean like leaving the house? Dude, with you, you're so sarcastic. I would not be surprised if you're literally like the ladders on tall buildings. Well, I've showed you guys on stream, like the ladders that you can buy for residential buildings. That go on your windows for if you're like above the first story. No, could you not see him being like, okay, if your house is on fire, just leave. Like, just escape. Like, I feel like that is something that he would say. Have you ever heard of just escaping the fire? I feel like he would say that. That's my plan. Dude, you didn't just leave whenever your kitchen started leaking. You made it worse before you left. I don't like the voice you give me. I'm sorry. I can't give you my voice because it's mine. Low blow, dude. Come on. Wait, what do you want? I don't know how to do a guy's voice. I can't stop smiling. I've been sneak dissed twice in 20 minutes of being here. Hey, sometimes that's just how it is. Sneak diss? You want it more obvious? Give him one, Myth. Give him one. I'm just kidding. Um. Okay, wait. What are you guys doing right now? Other than watching the stream? That's how I should look, half. Hi, Indiana. How are you? Sleeping? I'm looking for someone to raid right now because I'm actually going to get off soon. Tennis is a dance. Wait, are you actually doing that motion in your room right now? I said, what are you guys doing other than watching the stream? I'm eating Munster cheese. Are you actually?
Got it!
Oh my gosh, that scared me. Why did that scare me so bad? Writing an AI chatbot? Wait, are you like, do you work for a company that you're like, you're developing it, or are you just like chatting with the chatbot? Hydrating? Oh, I need to do that again. Oh wait, that one guy who rated us that day is live. Um, I'm writing a chatbot that's gonna be like character but AI but better. Oh, okay. Some job chatting with the bots. That's what I was wondering. I was wondering if it was like a job or. Do you want to test it when I get it working? We'll see. I don't know. What is it? What is it? What are you? What is it gonna be used for? I have a day job but not AI, so you do this like on the side. Guys, I was gonna. Okay, wait. I've been thinking about playing this game. Maybe I'll send you to somebody who's playing this game. Let me see. No, not Battlefield 6. I've been thinking. I think RV there. Yeah, it looks kind of fun to play. Little Taste, like the movie. I don't know, but it's like a game that people are playing right now. I got recommended it on Steam or whatever it is. I don't know if it's Steam uh or Epic. Or it's RV there yet. RV like the car, RV, and then there yet. So it's kind of like Are We There Yet, but RV there yet. Oh, that one, yeah. Is it fun? Have you played it? Um, well, that girl looked nice. Wait, some of these people literally. Wait, some of these people literally have one viewer. But I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm gonna send you guys. It's also, it says like $7. I'm scared too. Well, like there was this one person and like they looked nice, but then their stream title was "We're gonna make out," and I was like, well. So then I was like backed out because I was like, you guys get to choose who you make out with. Okay. I'm not gonna send you to somebody's stream that it's gonna force you guys to do that. That's nice of them. Is it? I like the name. I think it's catchy. It's on Steam. That's what I wasn't sure. I thought I saw it on Steam and then I was like, maybe it was Epic. Worst case scenario, we raid triumphant. He is on. Is there a freeze watch by you? I hope not, because I didn't bring the rest of my plants in. I don't think so. It's gonna start getting cold though. Red flag? Wait. There is something going on. A fire watch? Significant threat to life and property. Winds 25 to 40 miles per hour. Thank you, Gooey, for the prime. Thank you for the prime sub. Thank you. Thank you, little Gooey. I appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. I made you a leaf for my wall. The Arctic Blast Pineapple Express, yeah, because you said no stream tomorrow, they won't be accidental fires. Wait, how crazy would you play it? Are you there yet? I want to watch a little bit more gameplay on it, but I think I would play it. Wait, what else? What is the other weather alert? Fire a watch, and then dude, that's crazy. Okay. No. Literally the coldest it's gonna get is on Monday. The low is gonna be 42 with a high of 60. And then by the weekend, it's gonna be back to 80 degrees with a low of 60. But it's gonna be raining. You didn't even know the alerts? Well, we don't have fire alerts here that often. And everybody calls them different things. So I don't feel that bad. The lowest here is 32 on Monday, but I don't know why that's a freeze watch. I mean, 32 is freezing. I think that they sent out the freeze watch so that people can bring in their plants and stuff. And pets. Some people like to bring in their pets only when they think it's going to be frozen outside. Myth! Thank you for the gift. Dude, I didn't even think I had my alerts on. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gift. Someone give this girl a homie, a homie. Someone have this girl a home for a month. I can't read anything, guys. I am going crazy. Let's see how long it's gonna take me to read this sentence. Someone give her a homie. I really thought that's what it said. Someone have this girl a home for that mine to write. It might snow here on Monday. Oh, okay, wait. I'm coming to Kentucky. Thank you. Not native, sorry. No, you're fine. It's a me problem. I can't read. It's literally just my own problem. I'm just a little bit crazy. Let's see. That's fine. That's so bad. Okay. There's also like so many people playing Arc Raiders. Thank you, Myth. I'm obviously not gonna play it tonight. I'm falling asleep. Let's see. Thank you guys for all the subs tonight. Or tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming tomorrow. That's true. But thank you. It's already installed for me. Wait, so did you buy it tonight? Do you smoke? No. Thank you for the hearts, Elmo. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I think I'm just going to, okay, Hectic rated me probably like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And this is the first time I've seen them on since while I'm streaming, so I'm gonna rate them. You can just say hi and then dip or whatever. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for the subs. Thank you, Sushia, for the raid. Thank you for the gift, Myth. Thank you, thank you. Bye, have a good night. I will not be on tomorrow. But, say hello to Juke. I swear if you don't play it, I'll play it. I'm gonna throw hands, by the way. Your hands are very far away. But thank you guys so much for being here. Bye, D:. Ooh, I don't like it when you say it like that. Enjoy your Sunday. You guys enjoy your Sunday. Bye, guys. Okay, wait. I actually have to do this. Guys, I have another raid goal on my channel. I think I don't have that many left that I need to do. So this will help us get to our goal. Search. Okay. Bye, guys.